we're going to prove that line UV is congruent to WX. So what I want to do first is write down my given statements. So I see that I have parallel lines here, so let's write that down. I know that VW is parallel to XU, and I also have this part marked, so I can say that angle VUW and angle XWU are right angles. So that's a lot of givens. So all of that is just one big given. All right, for number 2, I can say that UW is congruent to WU. So this line right here. So if I separated these triangles, they would have the same side here that's equal. So that's the reflexive property of congruency. All right, then for number 3, I can say that U angle VUW is congruent to angle XWU, and that's because all right angles are congruent. All right, so since that's the case, I can say that for number 4, I can say that angle VWU is congruent to angle XUW. So I can say this angle is congruent to this angle. And that's due to the fact that all alternate interior angles theorem. And basically because of these parallel lines here. All right. And then I can say for sure now that triangle UVW is congruent to triangle WXU, and that's based off your angle side angle. Because what we have is angle, let me do a different color, angle side angle, or you can do angle side angle here. So that's by your angle side angle postulate, congruence postulate. And then finally, we can do what we want to do is prove these lines are congruent. So I can say UV is congruent to WX. So UV is congruent to WX, and that's because corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Since the triangles are congruent, that means I can fold this up and match it all up. That means my angles will be, all the corresponding will be congruent. So this will be congruent here. And then we get all the side, and then these two sides will be congruent. I'll put 3 here. Because the triangles are congruent. So corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.